attempting to find the misting station and I got lost. So now we're gonna get our first look on this field of Nasty Dawgs, taking on DC Sabotage. Excuse me, I had to run up those stairs. Both teams winning their first one. Nasty Dawgs did so in dominating fashion. Got Carlton Lewis playing in the snake with them this event. They're gonna wrap and make it a 5-on-1, it looks like, as the final Sabotage player is taken out and saved by the bell before getting bunkered out again. Meanwhile, Nasty Dawgs continuing to roll here, trying to get the best of DC Sabotage, winning the first one. Saw Adam Hunt is gonna maybe get a few spins with them today. I guess 13 hours of paintball yesterday wasn't enough for him. Same can be said for Carlton Lewis. He's playing with Templars. Or was he? I don't remember. He was playing with somebody here yesterday. Might have been Nasty. I think the two tournament winners. All right, Nasty Dawgs heading on out. Taking the snake off the break, as our DC Sabotage. 55 is the count for the time being. DC Sabotage get down as low as he can. Crawls on up to that snake 3, looking at the ref. It's gonna be on the top part of his pack if there is anything. He's called clean. Still in the fight as he gets some help from behind him. He's gonna crawl now all the way up to the snake 50. Nasty Dawgs getting checked out in the back center. Yeah, there's Adam Hunt over there in the 40 Dorito for Nasty Dawgs. Looking across the way, he's not quite sure where he's at in the snake yet. And as soon as he pops up, he gets clipped out there by either Adam Hunt or the insert mini Aztec player. So now it's a 5-on-4. DC Sabotage snake player just coming up a little nonchalantly before he's able to really do anything. Sabotage occupying the center brick, trying to get a beat on the Nasty Dawgs snake player. Nasty Dawgs being coached again by pro player Ethan Adams. Plays for Revo, and we're gonna have a minor penalty thrown. And Nasty Dawgs are gonna lose their insert bunker player. So just like that, it's a 4-on-2 in DC Sabotage's favor. And now the Nasty Dawgs snake player gets shot down the wire, and it's a 4-on-1. DC Sabotage have no idea what's going on here. You can't really blame them because 4 bodies just walked off out of nowhere. So now the last Nasty Dawgs player is hiding in that mini wing on the Dorito side. He gets himself a kill from the center player who didn't know he was there, but then he's gonna get shot down the wire battling with the 2 DC Sabotage players left over there. And that's gonna do it. So DC Sabotage bringing it back to 1 apiece here for between them and Nasty Dawgs, with a costly penalty that pulled out Adam Hunt, and just at the same time, the player on the snake insert bunker got shot out as well. And Adam Hunt shaking his head on the way back, grabbing his nether regions as well. Hopefully he didn't take any extra heat there. Sabotage, can't really blame him too much for not knowing the kill count. A lot of bodies walked off all at once. So that's gonna make things more interesting in that game. Nasty Dawgs looked like they were unstoppable that first time. Not sure who got the penalty for Nasty Dawgs. It was whoever was in that Dorito, that first insert Dorito bunker over there on the far side. I only saw the flag, I didn't see the player. It's a tie game now in this one as well. Playing some shooty right now on the other side of the field. Heavy Petting Zoo up 2-0 over NC Tenacious. And Tri-State Mafia up 2-0 over I-8. I said that's a good matchup. Still business here to attend to though with Nasty Dawgs and DC Sabotage. All tied at 1 apiece after a rough penalty on the Nasty Dawgs player. DC Sabotage losing one of their burners off the back end. Makes it a 5-on-4. Make that a 5-on-3. They shot out the snake player as well. So an excellent burn from the Nasty Dawgs. Seem to be maybe a little bit perturbed at how that last point turned out. Never like to lose, but dropping it when with a costly penalty, you know you're just beating yourself more than anything. So that can sometimes turn into anger on their team's part. Nasty Dawgs player checking himself in that Dorito side can. He did take a hit. DC Sabotage do have a Dorito player over there on the far side. He's rapping and doing some damage. Nasty Dawgs don't have anybody out on that wire. So he owns that wire all day if he wants it. Center tower for Nasty Dawgs is paying the utmost attention to him as he can, but is that a tough angle? All the player has to do is go on the inside or stay low, and he'll be able to wrap all day. So 3-on-4 here in Nasty Dawgs' favor, but you wouldn't know it by their posture and their positioning. They do finally get out to match the DC Sabotage player in that Dorito. DC Sabotage bringing it to him, though. Sabotage snake corner player trying to let Lee know in that center brick where the snake is at. Paul Lee, though, deciding to turn his attention back to the Dorito side, support his Dorito player, who just got shot down the wire battling with his mirror. Makes it a 4-on-2. Tough death there. That's not what you wanted, because now Nasty Dawgs are going to be wide open to move down that right side. Paul Lee turning and burning his way back. He's going to want to stay on that Dorito side now. And just as he does that, he takes a couple to the tank and face. Makes it a 4-on-1. And DC Sabotage would behoove them to towel this here with crossing the 4-minute mark. And that's what they're going to do. So slightly under 4 minutes to play. Nasty Dawgs now up 2-1. Nasty Dawgs with a slight 1-point advantage. I say only slight because these points have been pretty close. DC Sabotage had a chance to do some damage that last one. They just couldn't quite execute on. They had a couple bad deaths from rough bunkers. Need to tighten things up just a little bit. Nasty Dawgs just gonna try and keep doing what they're doing. Sending 2 runners. One going to snake, one going to insert Dorito, and snake corner. Burning and running out there. Not easy to do on this layout, so I commend him for doing it successfully. DC Sabotage dropping the first body out of the home. You managed to get into the 40 Dorito on the far side. 5-4 advantage right now for Nasty Dawgs, but Sabotage going away easy. Hopping up into the snake, though, for Nasty Dawgs now is Skylar Steiner. And he's not going to be able to see too much. He's going to just nuzzle on the inside and get a shot in on the Dorito player for DC Sabotage. Coordinated move here by all the DC Sabotage players, and as the player nonchalantly makes his way to the center brick. It's a, hey, how you doing shot from Steiner right in the keister. Makes it a 5-on-2. Could possibly be yeah, it's a 5-on-2 still. Make that a 5-on-1. As the last player left now for DC Sabotage in that snake corner. I think if this was on the near side, Sabotage would probably go ahead and towel it. Can't really see who's left right now, and I think they're going to do so watching all these bodies walk back. And now they'll towel it and go down by 2 here. So Nasty Dawgs giving themselves a little bit of cushion yesterday, and had a long day today too. Bauer looks like he wants to go for DC Sabotage on the Dorito side. Hop up into that first Dorito insert. Nasty Dawgs may have gotten a shot in on him, ref running in to check Bauer. Nasty Dawgs, though, moving up in the center brick, not letting that stop them. Carlton Lewis in the snake. Bauer did get shot, so he takes the walk, making it 5-on-4 in Nasty Dawgs' favor as Carlton Lewis crawls on up into the snake 50. Another death for DC Sabotage out of the center, and their Dorito player who was trying to crawl his way up. Makes it a 5-on-2. Last two players left for Sabotage in the back center, and Doritos I Can trying to stay crossed and watch each other's backs. Not the easiest bunkers in the world to do it from, though. Player in the back center, Mini Aztec, gets taken out. Last player left for DC Sabotage. They get eaten alive here by 5 remaining Nasty Dawgs players. And this one is all but over for Nasty Dawgs. The Nasty Dawgs in full control of that one will more than likely be taking the W from there. We'll put them at 2-0. Like I said, they look real strong here. Just a couple of points. They seem to have lost a little bit of focus, dying out of their bunkers unnecessarily. Now back to some formality points. Nasty Dawgs would love to get another max under their belts. Keep their margins nice and high. And losing 2-1. Tri-State Mafia, I bet that was a battle. DC Sabotage doing a run through off the break. They do manage to get 2 Nasty Dawgs, but I don't know if it came from that run through or not. It's a 4-on-3 advantage though for DC Sabotage, so if it was enough of a distraction, and I guess you could say mission accomplished, but I think those were just some good old-fashioned burns that they got in. DC Sabotage players standing up over the top of the center brick, just trying to find a next kill, get the 60-second call. DC Sabotage playing for pride right now and trying to keep their margins within reason. Nasty Dawgs probably not going to have a max now. Sabotage snake player battling with this mirror. Hops into the snake 3, takes a bounce in the arm. Lives to fight another day. Gonna try and get into that snake 50. He's got the center Aztec bearing down on him though, so he's gonna wanna stay close to that beam. Sabotage are on Nasty Dawgs' side of the field now. As soon as he pops up, he is obliterated by that center Aztec. As DC Sabotage tried to send another body to their side of the field, he does finally get out that snake player, and now he rushes all the way down, and it's a 2-on-1. Make that a 2-on-none, as the DC Sabotage Dorito player was not able to stay alive. The game's going to finish that way, though, so it's a 4-1 win for Nasty Dawgs. They don't get the max, but DC Sabotage, like I said, was just trying to play for margins.